Hey there, it's Alan. I want to cover a question here that was asked on a recent coaching call, and this video will help explain things a little better, and I figured I'd share it with everyone. The question is about adding tokens, inserting tokens into thank you letters for contribution-related fields. So let me show you what we've got here. We have sample data here in a sandbox CiviCRM site. Got a couple of contributions here, and on this site you'll see that contributions have this section of custom field called donor information, and in particular we have these two, a radio button section called how long have you been a donor, and a text field called donor assessment. And let's say that we're going to create thank you letters for these two contributions. Now, by the way, I'm assuming that you understand about thank you letters and tokens and message templates and all of that. If there's some underlying concept that you're not aware of that's keeping you from understanding all of this, just reach out to me and I can help to explain you or guide you to some documentation. But here I'm going to check this box to get, for both of these contributions, create thank you letters, and we'll open up the print merge document for thank you letters. And I'll choose this message template here called Thank You Letter 1, which contains lots of tokens and sort of a pre-written letter to be printed. And as you know, right, if I just click this preview button, then it's going to download a PDF that I could view here that gets populated once for each of these two contributions. Okay. Typically, what we would do when it's time to edit message templates, the most common way to do that is to come here to Administer and Communications and Message Templates, and I'll open this in a new tab. Message Templates, here's our message template called Thank You Letter 1. And if I edit this, of course, I have an editor here where I could put in stuff here, and I have tokens. So I have, for example, first name. I could put in the first name token. Hi, this way, if I wanted to. But what I don't have is anything like donor assessment or how long. There are no contribution related tokens here in this tokens dropdown. So how could I even stick them in and get them to be saved? This is, after all, the editor where I would be editing my message template. You'd think that this would be the place to stick in those tokens and save the thing so it would be durably saved for future use with those tokens. Well, the problem is that in this context, when we go to Administer, Communications, Message Templates, right, and we choose Edit here, in this context, CiviCRM does not think about contributions at all. I do have access to things like first name and other contact-related custom fields. Tokens are all here for all of that kind of stuff, for things that are related to the contact, but not for things that are related to the contribution. On the other hand, when I am here under the Generate Thank You Letters for Contributions form, and I've loaded this template here, Thank You Letter 1, then what's interesting is that I do have access to the donor assessment field and to the how long have you been a donor field, how long, and assessment. Put these here. So now if I click preview, then we will get this PDF which pops in those values. Assessment, fantastic. How long? Less than 1 year. And the next one, assessment is fantastic, and how long is blank. Okay. So that's great. We now have access to the contribution related tokens here. The problem is, how am I going to save this token? Over here in message templates, that's the place where we usually edit message templates to save them for future use. Well, it turns out here I can simply choose Update Template, this checkbox. Now I click Preview. If I click Preview or Make Thank You Letters, either one of these buttons will do. And that will submit this content to be saved into the actual message template. So now if I reload this page, we can see that that stuff has been saved, assessment and how long. So even though the tokens aren't available in this dropdown, the code for the tokens still gets inserted here. Okay, so that's the way to do it. You won't be able to get access to contribution-related tokens in this tokens dropdown from Administer Message Templates, Edit Message Template. But you will be able to get to them from the Thank You Letters for Contributions form, where you load the message template, stick in your contribution related tokens, and then be sure to choose update template here so that those changes can be saved for future use. Okay, that's it for this topic. Thanks.